Hello, I'm David Cuff from WorkLife Development and welcome to my short video on coaching, and thank you for tuning in. Coaching is a service I offer and is a process I do face-to-face over Skype or via the telephone. Before I start coaching someone, I prefer them to complete a FIRO-B questionnaire, which you can do online via my website, or I can actually post you a hard copy. I have a specific video on the FIRO-B and have playlisted a few industry ones on my YouTube site if you want to learn more. I created this video to show you my specific approach to coaching, and from that you might see whether it's for you or not. Although coaching has been practiced in sport and other disciplines for centuries, it's only a relatively recent phenomenon when applied to people's lives in the everyday world. It strongly emerged in the 1980s, born from the NLP movement, and has since flourished to become something that many of us have experienced and used. It is not counselling or psychiatry and does not seek to supplant that profession. Its purpose is essentially to encourage an individual to maximise their potential and work towards the realisation of what they want. A coaching process uses inquiry and questioning techniques to help create awareness and responsibility. It provides the individual with structure, support, feedback and follow-on procedures to ensure the longevity of such meaningful work. Now, coaching starts with two people, the coachee and the coach. The coach is there to help the coachee travel from their present state, where I am, to the desired state, where I'm going. The coach is the vehicle that takes the coachee on that path from the present state by assistance in navigating the obstacles, actual and perceived, along that path and helping the coachee find the resources necessary to overcome those obstacles. It sounds like a very simple process, and it is a simple process, but it's not necessarily very easy. People are complex, and obstacles and resources can exist at many levels of our learning, and that these different learning levels all affect the way we can move from the present state to the desired state. It is this big idea about learning levels that forms the basis of my coaching technique and my coaching roadmap that can create a revolution in your self-awareness on your way to getting what you want. So, let's start with the big picture. This is a very busy chart with lots of words on it. It's largely based on a Robert Dilts chart that I have built on to reflect my understanding. The coaching we offer navigates this map vertically and horizontally to help you along the path to achieve the desired state you want. As the NLP practitioners always say, the map is not the territory, and it's very true with this map. Let's start at the bottom level of learning, the environment. It's where you are and when you are. It can vary enormously from the crowded train in a rush hour to the open countryside on a summer's day, from a busy office to solo working at your kitchen table. When you look at the environment, what do you see? Many will see constraints and dangers. Many will see opportunities. Whichever is the case, the environment you find yourself in will be a key influence on the behaviours you choose. And when I'm coaching, I'm often confronted with an environmental question to deal with. It's the broadest part of the pyramid because you can choose from multiple environments. You might be changing environments. An environment always has to do with opportunities and constraints. And where you want to be might be the most important thing. It might be something in the environment that presents a danger or an opportunity. However, what I do in my coaching is encourage you to navigate the environment. So there are always actions, behaviour that is needed. So then we are working at another level. Behaviour is what you do. It is actions and reactions and your tactics in the field of daily life. So here I am asking, what are you going to do to get to this desired state? What's going to change in your actual behaviour to help you move along the path to the desired state? Now we know there are multiple environments. However, there are fewer behaviours people choose from. Prior to coaching, we use profiling and dialogue to uncover the interpersonal needs, motivational and working patterns, and throw light on your behavioural choices. Once we share these with you, we know what the autopilot settings are, and therefore can choose from alternatives. What you do, your behaviour, is always going to be a reaction, or what I call a proaction. So when we know what your autopilot settings are, we have a knowledge resource already, and are starting along the path towards where you want to be. Once we've considered actions and your predispositions in behaviour, we necessarily go beyond the physical aspect of the environment and what you do to the internal realm, where the essence of our style of coaching really begins, with what we do in our minds. So in order to support change in our behaviour within a certain environment, or to achieve a certain behaviour, or to change a particular environment, we look at the inner realm, our capabilities, the how that is influencing our actions in environmental contexts. How do I get out of this situation? How did I get into this situation? This is the level of strategy and planning that goes on within our minds. So, I ask you, how are you thinking about what you want? How are you thinking about your present state? Is it the way you are thinking that is limiting you? By shifting the way you think about it, is there a way you're going to be able to achieve the desired state more easily and free yourself from some kind of bad state or confusion? I use dialogue technique, one that closely examines how you are talking about a problem. By making a connection with you, I challenge you. This can be an uncomfortable process at times, and also a lot of fun. But once we have looked at your states and strategies, then we delve into deeper levels, where there are even more challenging issues. It is at this level of belief systems and the core values you hold that a revolution in self-awareness can start, where all the key constructs you've adopted or made over your life are found. The level of why. Why am I trying to achieve this desired state? Why am I trying to change something? This is where we find out what you really care about. The assumptions and chains of interconnected beliefs that you are holding. The purpose is to help people free themselves of limiting beliefs and conflicting beliefs and build upon positive ones, taking you to places you don't often go. We don't seek to undermine any of the drivers and foundations that keep you going, but find the distortions that are holding you back. It is at this level that we hold our map of reality. And of course, this is only the map and not the territory itself. Our beliefs are hugely powerful in shaping our view of the world, our map, our constructs. The motivational level you hold the few core values and belief systems that are influencing whole chunks of your strategy, what you are doing, where you are doing it, and when you are doing it. So, a small change at this level can release many of the obstacles on the path to where you want to be. However, this level and your whole system of being is being managed by you, who is residing still at a deeper level. This is the level of identity, who you are. This is the I that says, I believe this, I think that, I see this, I hear that, I feel this. This is where we find a deeper sense of identity of who I am. And it is at this level where we consider our role and our mission. This is sometimes a very key part of what needs to be released or changed in order to reach the desired state. And this is where the unique person resides, with the power to pull the levers and manage the system that is your life. And it is this unique person that confronts the really big questions at the next level. And this is the level where we explore the sense of what is bigger than us, what it is that we serve, who it is that we serve. This has to do with those two questions, for what and for whom. I call this level the psyche level, the level of purpose, vision and ambition, where we find the ego and the spirit. Nothing to do with ghosts or religion, but where we find our sense of belonging to something or serving something that is bigger than ourselves. So, our organisation, our profession, our community, our family, or the cosmos. This is the level where we explore who it is we serve. This is the level where your unique identity is deciding who or what it is going to serve. This level forms the top of the hierarchy. This is where we find the challenge of alignment between the pull of the ego and the call of the spirit at the level of the psyche. Study of the ego is for the psychologists. For the purpose of my coaching, I'm putting ego under one umbrella to represent our materialistic selves, the ones that must survive, that have ambitions to have a certain lifestyle and is concerned with status, image, prestige. But at the psyche level, you have the quiet call of the spirit as well, that has the vision and awareness, that wants us to connect and serve, to adopt a mission that makes a contribution to the vision. The spirit isn't necessarily nourished by your role or by your success with social constructions like money, and wants you to invest your unique energy to fulfill a life mission. So, at this level, we grapple with alignment of the demands of the ego and the call of the spirit. So, what you do, your societal role, also allows you to lead your mission. What the ego allows you to do then enables motivation. So the strategies and plans that you've thought through intellectually are supported by the energy and emotional intelligence you have within. So the reactions you make don't limit the proactions you need to take. and that the constraints present in the environment can be overcome and the opportunities realised. So, the inverted pyramid above that identity is just one of a number of identities and organisations above, other systems which we are part of. So in our coaching, when we are looking at certain obstacles to movement towards the desired state, we look at where those are. Are they at the level of environmental constraints? Are there types of behaviours that are getting in the way? Are there behaviours that are missing? Are there capabilities that are inefficient? Plans that are ineffective? Or strategies that are missing? Are there beliefs and values that are limiting or in conflict? Are there some missing? Does our role in the world square with our feeling of a mission at the level of identity? And do our ambitions align with a vision at the level of our psyche? Our coaching process means, therefore, that we are going to be supporting people at different levels in different ways. So, if you think you can benefit from coaching with me and want to try out, please contact David at worklifedevelopment.co.uk or call UK 01273 323388. I can conduct coaching over Skype and I will travel for face-to-face. So just get in touch if you want to learn more. Thank you for watching.